In the grand narrative of the Two Towers, we traverse a landscape teeming with valor, treachery, and the ever-persistent struggle between good and evil. Through the account of Book 3, chapters 1 through 6, we see the Fellowship divided and engaged in distinct quests, which together weave an embodiment rich with suspense and moral complexity. Our tale resumes with Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli in pursuit of their captured comrades, Merry and Pippin. At the outset, Aragorn, upon discovering tracks showing Frodo's path, chooses instead to ascend to the seeing seat. Alas, his moment of contemplation is interrupted by the dire sounds of Boromir's horn and the clamorous approach of orcs. Finding Boromir grievously injured and on the brink of death, Aragorn listens as Boromir confesses to attempting to seize the ring from Frodo and divulges the capture of Merry and Pippin by the orcs. The gravity of the situation compels Aragorn, alongside Legolas and Gimli, to arrange Boromir's funeral with utmost respect, before deciding to let Frodo continue his destined journey with the ring alone, while they seek to rescue the abducted hobbits. The three hunters' relentless pursuit of the orc captors brings them face to face with the riders of Rohan, led by Éomer. This encounter escalates to a tense standoff, steeped in mistrust on both sides. However, upon discerning Aragorn's lineage and the innocence of hobbits, Éomer extends his aid by lending horses, enabling them to advance towards the ominous Fangorn Forest. The forest, imposing and laden with a reputation of danger as grand as its size, presents another layer to their perilous quest. Their brief respite on the forest's verge is disrupted by the sudden appearance and mysterious disappearance of an old man, heightening the air of suspense and uncertainty. Meanwhile, following their capture, Merry and Pippin's plight unfolds under the brutal dominion of orc factions, contentious amongst themselves. Ugluk, leading the Isengard orcs, is adamant about delivering the hobbits unharmed to Saruman. Amidst the chaos and internal strife, Pippin cunningly uses the commotion to leave clues for their potential rescuers. Their grueling march is harried further by the vigilant Rohirrim, culminating in a fierce battle at the fringes of the seemingly sentient Fangorn Forest. The whimsical, yet fearsome figure of Treebeard introduces us to the Ents, Tolkien's marvelously original beings. Treebeard, a sage residing within the towering boughs of the forest, befriends the hobbits, providing them sustenance through the mystical Entdrot. His discourse reveals Saruman's dark machinations, including the creation of the formidable Uruk-hai. Treebeard's philosophical neutrality, favoring the sanctity of nature over political alliances, finds an expression through the Entmoot. This decisive council of Ents results in their unmistakable march to war against Saruman's industrial despoilments, transforming Fangorn into a force of reckoning. The narrative threads converge as Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli, still on the Hobbit's trail, confront an enigmatic figure in the forest, initially mistaken for Saruman. Their trepidation swiftly turns to astonishment upon realizing it is Gandalf, resurrected and adorned in white. Gandalf's reappearance symbolizes hope and a newfound impetus to the fight against Mordor. With discipleship renewed, he galvanizes the trio to proceed to Edoras. Upon arrival in Edoras, Gandalf and the company face initial resistance from King Theoden's sentries, perpetuated by the malevolent influence of Wormtongue, the king's advisor. Gandalf's righteous ire and wisdom dispel the thrall of Wormtongue, revitalizing Theoden's resolve. With Éomer freed and Wormtongue exposed and dispatched, Theoden prepares for battle, entrusting his rulership to his beleaguered but resolute niece, Éowyn. The Ents' narrative is emblematic of Tolkien's profound environmental ethos and manifests as a bulwark against the encroachments of industrial ruin. Their deliberative pace contrasts sharply with the immediate urgency of war, yet underscores a deliberate, unwavering strength. Tolkien's portrayal of the complex political dynamics within Rohan and the reliance on the power of language over mere arcane prowess to instill change reflects his deep-seated values. Éowyn's introduction further enriches Tolkien's tableau with themes of gender and societal roles. Her aspirations and frustrations illustrate the constraints imposed on women even within the valorous society of Rohan. Critics continue to scrutinize whether Tolkien's depiction of Éowyn transcends or succumbs to the traditional gender norms, yet it remains an indelible element of the narrative's texture. Thus, these chapters of The Two Towers weave a tale of intricate courage and fealty, set against the visceral backdrop of Middle-earth's splintering fabric, and continue to captivate through Tolkien's masterful interlacing of surreal myth and stark, poignant reality. So what did you think about this video? Please leave a comment down below and let me know what books you would like to see in the next video. Signing off for now, this has been another Bookly Crash Course.